exciting.
Could this be the infamous Mario versus Luigi?
This is Mario versus Luigi right here.
Yes! My
Yes!
dream.
Oh, everything is coming true.
Oh, my dream is happening.
Okay, so that makes sense. So we got ZZZ and your guys' boy Hirobi, the legend, as Mario.
We are going to squash the rule. Who is the better brother right now?
Oh man, Luigi, in there right off the bat.
347. There it is. Game set match. Luigi's better brother.
See, yeah, I was about to say, any chance of Big John like not showing favorites right here went completely out the window. Like...
I am totally unbiased on my opinion here. Okay, I will acknowledge when the Mario character has a better advantage, but it's just an inherent fact that Luigi is the better brother. This is the rule of life.
Yeah, this is a really interesting race because you get to see two different characters and two different players. Like, there's just all sorts of different strats and ways they're going to be going through the levels.
And that is. Oh, this is going to be so good.
you know how you were hyped for something and then you realize it's even better than you thought it would be?
Son, I'm straight up tickled right now, man, dude. But yeah, they're pretty. Luigi's tad ahead right now. Somebody started on top, but yeah, they are about a second. But again, that second is one of those things that can quickly go just because of, as they get to later levels, just, Mario may have to hit another block. Luigi may have to, just jump over. It's just one of those things that's going to be interesting to see how it works. And they're going big strats here. So we're going to see some fire. We're going to see some firepower here.
Saw some nice mushroom jumps there. After you grab a mushroom, if you let go of the jump button before you grab a mushroom and then hold A, he'll jump after he grabs it.
The ultimate swag strat. And of course, most commonly, as you know in this game, if you know Lost Levels, they're not just swagging out with the backwards jump. This is not just as you heard Kaza talk about grabbing the top of the flagpole, saving frames. You can save even more time. In fact, like 20 frames. That's like a third of a second by making sure you do a backwards jump. Because one thing about Lost Levels Super Famicom SNES version is that when you hit the flagpole with a backwards jump, once the flag stops moving, as you remember, Cosmin said, you can't let go of the flagpole until the flag stops moving, goes all the way down. But on the Super Famicom version, the next frame after the flag stops moving, if you've done a backwards jump, you'll immediately let go and go towards the little castle. If you jump front facing, you have to wait, flip to the other side, and then more frames go by, then let go. So those third of a seconds across 30 plus levels where you have to hit a flagpole are going to add up considerably. That's quite a few seconds.
Oh, Luigi just takes the death now.
Oh,
Mario takes the death. As
Wow.
I say that, I jinx Mario.
Gotta even this out.
Maybe these are strats they're doing. I need to take notes here. Maybe this is some RNG manipulation.
Scripted.
Mario was at the checkpoint though. That did help. Oh, but another one.
No.
Oh, Mario, what's going on, bruh?
It looks as if they're trading after World 4, just by the judgment. I think the same players.
Okay, that makes sense.
World 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
You saw really interesting just side by side after that castle, because one finished with fire and then one finished without fire, and you could see exactly side by side how much time killing Bowser saved.
Exactly. Gotta skip that bridge animation. Ironically, I don't even run this game with big Luigi. I'm bold. I'm Daredevil. So I'm just because recovering again, as you see, when they get little, you have to know where all your power-ups are and all that kind of stuff. So, and with the limited number in Lost Levels, that's easier said than done, honestly.
I mean, we have to potentially worry right here. Mario's already lost 3 lives. You only have 5.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about this version is if you game over, there's no penalty. You just start back at the same stage. The worst case scenario is you lose your checkpoint, but you're just going to go back to the same stage you just died on. So, and in fact, 2 is one of those first levels that you can immediately do a completely different strat. If you ever play this level casually, you see where Mario is right now. People who play this game blind is run, jump, dead, just fall right in the pit. Now Luigi can actually make that jump and wall jump off that double block high pillar there, just like that Mario 1 hit that sweet spot on pixel 16 and you can just jump it. Mario has no chance. So this level is quite a bit faster as Luigi just because of that.
And do we know, is it Is it ZZZ is Mario right now and LK is Luigi right now?
I believe so.
Yeah, let's see.
We don't know. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure ZZZ is Mario.
Hotarubi is the guy on the very left in the brown.
Oh well, no. Then it
so
looks
he's
like
playing.
Hotarubi's playing. Yeah.
Correct.
Thanks.
So we see we got that lead. You've got that lead, but that lead is not, until you get to the lower levels or levels that don't have checkpoints. This lead can go just in one death, just because some of these levels get very, very lengthy. Five, some levels in World 5 and even the later levels are pretty lengthy. So 30 seconds can be made up very quickly on one death. So here's a nice little 2-4. And again, as I've said, even when I play this game rewards you when you go fast. When you start slowing down lost levels, it just gets messy. So, especially when you have Hammer Brothers around and things like that. Speaking of Hammer Brothers, you notice in 3-1 when Luigi passed by the Hammer Brother, that Hammer Brother, no matter what RNG condition you're on, if you just go, you'll always kill him. Like, you'll kill him 99, 100% of the time. You'll never die. But if you get scared and say, oh my God, there's a Hammer Brother, you're probably going to slow down and die. So.
I can see what you mean with the higher potaboos on this version also. Those things are through the ceiling.
Yes, they will just go right up by the score on some of these levels.
A couple other differences from SMB1 is the height you jump off of turtles or enemies once you hit off enemies, correct?
Yeah, you've got a naturally higher bounce in this game. So if you just jump on an enemy and press nothing, you just have a much higher bounce than, say, Mario 1. And on top of that, if you can hit one of the any air-based enemies, so a bouncing Koopa, a Bullet Bill. If you hit them on an upward angle, you can take a moon jump and you'll just fly right up, near the top of the screen. And you'll probably see that coming up in 5-1. Pretty lengthy level, but there's a very, very tall wall that has a couple hidden blocks. But if you can get a super jump off one of the Koopas there, you'll just sail right over without needing to hit the hidden blocks. So. And you use that in this category and a couple, even in any percent, you can hop over a flagpole pretty easily just by doing that. Of course,
Luigi goes down right there.
Luigi, come on, bruh. Don't do this to me now. I've talked you up too much.
At the checkpoint, that is going to open up some room for Team Mario, though.
Now, I'm not sure what was going on right there. Look, I need to have a little consultation with Luigi here. But again, it's only got they're on the same level now. They're not too far behind each other now. Probably about 10 or 15 seconds now.
As Mario,
so close.
Oh, Mario!
I give Cosmic. Are you going for Mario here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I can be Team Mario.
You have no choice.
Misses the
Mario,
same jump again.
As you can see, this is one of those differences in character choice because Luigi can just simply jump off that first seesaw, clear it all the way across. Mario, Mario has to take a little rest break. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have very many frames to make that jump.
Yeah, and that's that thing. You talk about having near frame perfect jumps, especially when you're playing as Mario. It gets really, really tight on those jumps, that reduced jump height. Again, a lot of times where you favor Luigi sometimes, casual play.
One version between this game and the first Super Mario Bros. Earlier, if you watched the last run, I mentioned to get fireworks after the flagpole, it's if the timer ends on a 1, 3, or 6. But in this game, the way it works is if you have the same ones digit in your coin count. So like Mario right now, how he has 7 coins. If he finished on a flagpole with a 7 at the right edge of the timer, then that would trigger the fireworks. It's if it's the same number in your coin count as the timer.
That has to be something you got to pay close attention to then during the run.
Oh God, coin count is definitely imperative. In fact, in this game, as he was saying, there's only 2 firework counters. There's only 3 fireworks or 6 fireworks.
I don't know if you guys saw. We literally just got fireworks as you talked about.
Yeah, we sure did. Yep. So if that number, as you're saying, if the number is matching, it's even, you get 6 fireworks. If it's an odd number, you get 3. If you're behind and need some lives, if your coin count is a multiple of 11 on top of that, instead of getting points on the flagpole, you get a 1-up no matter where you hit the flagpole at. So if you're behind on lives, Hey, you just want to swag out. You know, if you have 11 coins, the timer ends at 321. You'll get 3 fireworks for it being odd and a 1-up on the flagpole. So.
Also, a lot of those hitboxes I mentioned in Super Mario Bros. 1 that weren't made very well are fixed in this game. You can't just this version, the All Stars Super Nintendo Super Famicom version. You can't just jump right over piranha plants and that type of thing.
I think I just realized what's happening here. I think they're each playing through the game once. I think we're going to see 2 playthroughs of this game, because if that estimate of 50 minutes is a little high for this category, right?
Well, no, not well. If they're doing Warp as D4, it's not. Because typically, you know, you're probably, you know, if you're lucky, you can break 40. You know, a pretty good run.
Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
It should be a single playthrough.
Never mind.
Unless they got some stress I don't know about now.
I don't know.
Something, you know.
Yeah, I guess they're switching after World 4 then would be halfway through this game. Completely ignore everything I just said.
Luigi tried to go for that
No, they're swapping after each world. They are swapping after each world.
Now 4-4 is like reset city, but if you're big and hopefully just get through and not take damage and just do that, makes Bowser pretty free. Again, saving time by killing Bowser versus actually hitting the axe and saving all the animation frame. Oh, I gotta love these jumps in this game sometimes, man. 4-4, that last little trick to Bowser is just such a, oh god, you got a Bowser's flame coming at you. You've got a land of a fireball and a Poodaboo, and then that, oh goodness.
Oh, and Mario takes a death again.
Come on, Mario, stop slacking. Now, if you look at Luigi coming up, you're about to come to that super jump area. It's going to go over this, and hopefully he's going to super jump right over this wall. Let's see if we can grab this here.
Oh, looks like he went for a wall jump instead.
He went for a wall jump instead, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the awful part about 4-4, those fireballs.
That's it. On 4-4, that fireball usually has 3 heights. It's one that's equal with the block, one that's right in your landing area, and then one that's one above that block. So if you want to be a little safe, you'll hesitate just a little bit so that way the fireball is completely out of play. But if you just go for it, you know, you're just rolling the dice and hopefully you get a good pattern. Yeah, it's kind of funny because on the Famicom version of the game, that Poodaboo is a threat because it's much lower, whereas on this one it's almost off the screen for that matter.
Tell you what, Luigi has opened up a 2-level lead right now.
Yeah, Luigi is moving, not letting me down now. Come on now, I got stock in Luigi now. Come on now.
Okay. Maybe we'll see Mario go for that super jump. He can't jump high enough to do the wall jump strat, so maybe we'll see him go for that.
Now 5-3 on Luigi's side, both got a lot of neat things going. 5-3 is one of these maze levels, a maze level that's outside of a battle stage. You have to take a certain path, otherwise the level just loops itself infinitely. And 5-3 has no checkpoints. So if you're down 5-3, you're going back to the start of the level. This part is kind of messy. And
almost got it.
You're so close.
Yeah, one thing about that super jump is that if you're running at full speed, your actual height is actually reduced. So you have to be kind of running, you know, on your acceleration phase. Not quite full speed, but you're kind of working your way up. You can still get a super jump, but it just won't be nearly as high. So 5-4, it gets good RNG there. That second Poodaboo can easily bop you no matter if you're big or tall. 5-4 is a very challenging level to stay big on. And he's just
he was playing so great.
Oh man, he was hopping for his life and
so many ducking jumps in a row.
Yeah, 5-4 is so challenging. It's the sole reason why I don't play this game big. I swear it's just so challenging, man.
It's that gives a little room for Mario here.
Yep. No
Go Mario.
See, this middle section with 5-4, if you're playing on the Famicom version, those two won't even matter because they're not even high enough to even hit you. On the SNES version, they're right in your path potentially. It's one of those things where if you want to do a speed run and you're not big, you just have to just hope you get good RNG. Otherwise, it's just a reset. But Again, if you ever watch two runs of this game back to back, Family version versus the Super Nintendo, it's like night and day. No. Fortunately, Mario takes a little gravity, little pitfall there. Luigi has a 2-level lead right now, but Luigi's getting close to those levels where the checkpoint's about to go away. 7-3 is our last checkpoint level, so once you get there, you don't want to die. You definitely don't want to die here. By the way, this is our introduction. In case you missed it on the previous level, our wind, the wind that you saw starting World 5. Mario needs to get together here. That wind actually increases your forward momentum a little bit. So if you're just standing still and pressing nothing, you'll just slide on the ground. But you need that momentum to help you make those jumps that you see first in 5-1. Again, you'll get to become one with the wind soon.
Mario, one more time.
Don't worry. There's no penalty for game overing in the All-Stars version. Had he was playing Famicom version, he'd be sitting back at 5-1 right now. Yeah, we're getting close to nearly a one world lead here. We got Luigi enjoying another dip in the pool here. Mario is getting through 5-3. Looks like he's okay. See how he's going to play 5-4. He really needs to go pretty quickly here. He needs to make us some time here, but again, 5-4 is a very dangerous Bowser level just because of all that variable Hotarubi hype there. It's a high one to start off with. I said 5-4 has just jump.
Ouch.
No. Unfortunately, the one we needed there wasn't there.
I think there's something wrong with Mario's controller.
I hope so.
Oh no.
Oh no, Luigi goes invisible for a second. Oh boy, nearly got sniped by the Cheep Cheep.
I used to always say the A button doesn't work when I would play this game because that just happens so often when you play this game. You try and jump and he just doesn't.
Yeah, you can get some input loss in this game. I've had way too many attempts to yo, what's up with this? And usually it's when you need him to jump and what can you do? So we got them both on Bowser stages now. We got Mario on Jump City Bowser, and we've got Luigi on this level. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you have a little leeway on the hitbox of the Hotarubi. On the fireball. You can actually clip through a little bit, but not nearly as much as in Mario 1 or Family Lost levels. Now 6-4 Luigi, he's not just going down it because he's just bored, but you have to go a certain path on 6-4. It's a maze level. So if you go the wrong path, it's just going to loop until you choose the right one. So here we go. Mario's on World 6. Luigi is about to start World 7. Going for the star here. He's going to make his life a little easier here. I can't blame him.
I mean, clip!
Ooh, that was a nice clip.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
You can only do that when you're Big Mario. Basically, you get a little bit into the wall, and then he stands up because you get a little bit into the wall, so he basically stands in the wall, and since you're big, his head gets pushed up into the block, and it pushes you through.
Gotta love how they handle error correction. It's like, hey, let's just zip them through. Now, 7-1 is one of those levels that if you're not big or you don't have the star, dude, that ending with that Hammer Brother and that bouncing Koopa, it's just the worst. Very, very dangerous if you don't have any kind of safety. So Mario's just gonna chill here. 7-2 is another one of those maze levels. It's like 5-3. You have to take the correct path, otherwise this bottom section just loops forever. Again, 7-2 has no maze levels that has no checkpoint either, so. 7-2 is also subjectable to a despawn of a key platform that you need. You have to be careful how fast you go and what you kill because you can actually despawn the platform right there and
oh no.
Where did he just what is
that is a soft lock.
Oh no.
Get out. And the bloopers can't kill him.
Yeah.
Oh
He has to wait for the
My-
time to count down.
gosh.
Yeah, he can do save and quit. He can do save and quit to continue from the same stage.
Oh my.
Yeah. One thing about bloopers is
What's the chances of that happening? Has that ever happened to you guys?
I've done that once because Andrew G told me to try something, and yeah, but I haven't seen it in forever actually. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
And he had no choice because one thing about this game, and when you're little Mario, Luigi, and you're just standing on the ground, bloopers can't hit you. They just cannot go low enough because their tentacles don't kill you. You need to have the upper part of his hitbox to hit you. So the only option out of it until time ran out.
That was great.
Wow.
Well, unfortunately, that's gonna increase that lead up a little more.
Poor Mario.
Luigi gets the clip there. So
Yeah, Luigi's rolling through the right walls. I can't say it.
7-4, another level there's a little issue to keep your size, especially when you see his clone. He's on the bottom path. You didn't want that. He's gonna bounce. Oh boy, takes a beetle to the knee. Now, if you're fast enough where Luigi is, you can actually truck through the car with a nice little slide jump. You can actually clip into the wall. Doesn't save time, but it just looks neat. 7-4 Bowser, worst in the game. As you can see, he's going to get a good pattern here, so he can just walk under him. 7-4 is probably one of the most challenging Bowser because you have hammers. You've got a counterclockwise rotating firebar. If you start off with a bad pattern, and you're not big, especially, it's just that place safe. So here we go. We got Mario doing 6-4, that little mini make. One of the stupidest levels in this game, 8-1. You're gonna see 2 Hammer Brothers from now, 1 more from now after this next Hammer Brother. And here comes the one you don't know where he's gonna be at. He's in the top path, which usually sucks on a speedrun, because that's the path he's most likely not gonna be at. Yeah, and as you can see, he gets the screen wrap. You can actually stay on the edge and hammers will just miss you. It's
Wow.
people don't know that actually in this game.
I thought he was just skillful right there.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's a little setup to it, but you can easily just you can use the game genie there.
Yeah, Big John just killing all the Pog champs in chat right now. Yeah.
It's a very specific frame perfect sub-pixel endeavor. There you go.
Yeah.
But no, man, yeah, you can do that. In fact, if you actually take the top path, you can actually run right through a hammer. It's just, games don't always play the way the developers want them. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Great
That
move by
was
Mario. Yeah,
That
great
was
move.
nuts.
That was a beautiful move.
That's that little leeway you have on the fireball. It's barely much, but with a quick reaction time, dude, it's easy. Okay, it's not easy. I'm not telling the truth. It ain't easy, especially when you lose your input. So here we go.
Of 8-3. I know the end of 8-3 is something Luigi can do that Mario can't. Normally Mario would have to hit an invisible block to get up. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like he's doing that also.
Yeah, Luigi needs to hit at least one of them.
Right. All-Stars version.
Yeah. Now, one difference about the ending is those 2 hidden blocks on the Famicom version. Those blocks are already on the screen. It's kind of hard to tell because the whole background All-Stars on the Family version is nothing but bricks. But there are 2 bricks that are already active, so you can just run, just jump, and if you know where the bricks are, you can just time your jump perfectly. But on this one, you have to hit at least one of those blocks to even have a chance because it's so bright, so white. So. But here we go. 8-4 for Luigi, 7-2. By the way, on this screen where Luigi is, on the left side of that wall, there's a hidden item. And he goes for the strat. So on that particular strat, a free way to do this is if you run and hit the wall, right after you hit the wall, then press left. If you press it before you hit the wall, you'll sink like the Titanic, just like Luigi just did there. But if you hit the wall first and then press left, you'll make it every time as Mario and Luigi. Luigi has a little bit more room because he's more floating in the air, so you have more time to fall. But Mario has to be a little bit more precise on it, but the same strat works for both characters. The casual person's like, what is he doing? Just jumping to the right for? But yeah, that's actually a legitimate strat. I do it all the time. Let's see if we can get it right this time. It's 7-3. There it is right there. Infamous 7-3 level. Win Piranhas. Gotta love 7-3.
Don't count Mario out yet. Remember, we have to still play World 9, World A, B, C, and D. And like Big John said earlier, deaths in those worlds cost a lot of time. So.
And speaking of death, Luigi just Kobe'd into the fire right there. Oh man!
One more for Luigi.
Oh boy! Oh my goodness! And by the way, with Mario beating 7-3, there's no more checkpoints now. All the checkpoint levels are gone, so every death is very, very crucial to the time now.
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen just here in since Luigi's been on 8-4, 2 levels gained by Mario. So we're a long ways away from the end of this game. So
yes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy! This is where the stuff gets good, man. This is the part of the game that, it's so fun to speedrun, but it's so detrimental when things don't go your way. I love when you start getting to World 7 and beyond. So again, 7-4 is not a long low, but you have to play it kind of slow. A really good duck jump right there. Skipping the, yeah. By the way, you're gonna see 7-4 again when we get to C4. You can see if they can do the same moves there.
Oof.
Mario!
He made it.
Yeah, and he wants to stay big because you don't have a lot of power-ups in World 8. So you didn't want to get hit there. And here we go. Luigi is going to take care of squeezing in behind Bowser back there.
All right. Well, we got a full world ahead, but we are very, very far from being over.
Yeah. So Luigi automatically gets big because that's the power of Peach's Kisses, I guess, or whatever. So you don't want to get hit in World 9. World 9 is pretty free, but you don't want to get hit for sure. But unfortunately, now Mario has to deal with World 8 here, dealing with these Hand Brothers, and he's got a good pattern there.
Mario, come on.
Every time we think the comeback's happening.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's the second game over for Mario. Lost levels, man. Even the good ones go down this game again, because obviously, usually if you die, you're probably just going to reset anyway, especially that level. As you see, Luigi has the, as Kaizen was talking about in Mario 1, you duck and then you swim, and your top half of your hitbox is non-existent. And since he's going to worry about Fire Part, because it's not Fire Mario, Fire Luigi. Fire Mario, what am I talking about? So, again, pretty easy levels. The World 9 gives you 3 water levels and a very awkward Bowser stage. Wow, that sync is real.
Yeah, even the timer is counting down. Nice sync.
That's a little freaky right there. You totally planned it. So yeah, this game goes to World D. Yep, 1 through 9, 13 total worlds, 1 through 9, and A through D. Oh!
What he was trying to do there is if you jump into a wall or the edge of the screen, Mario can immediately turn his momentum around and go the other way. But if you start holding right just a little bit early, then it doesn't work, and Mario just stuck to the left wall and couldn't get up there.
Yep. 1 + 1 = 3, dude. That's why I haven't applied. Man, I can't do basic, man. Basic math too hard. So here we go. Both on -2 levels. 8-3 versus 9-3, and here's 9-3. Here's that it looks like they just forgot to put anything in this level. There's a random coin heaven in that block there he just passed, and he's going to take the upper path here because you have a Bowser that's nearly impossible to get by without damage. So he's going to run across, and yeah, it's pretty free.
That's a level.
What a stage is on, yo. Mario gets to see one of our little hidden mushrooms. So here we go. So we got 8-4 versus 9-4 now.
Water level on a -4. That's interesting.
Yeah, pretty free level, man. They give you like a tribute to all the enemies here. Hand Brothers, Beatles, random blooper, him, fire and water. That makes sense.
Is that
of course,
Is that text being spelled out right there?
Yeah,
It is, yo.
Does it say "Thank you, Mario"? Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says thank you. It's arigato.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. Yes, I know all y'all geeks knew that. Look at me, I know Mario stuff. It ain't nice. So here we go. Luigi's on the letter levels again. This is where the fun begins. And one difference about the letter levels in the Famicom version versus, well, actually the Super Nintendo version is that ground-based enemies move faster. So all your beetles and your running, not the bouncy ones, but they all move faster. So, ooh. Oh, still took the damage there. So you gotta be mindful of that when you're starting to play the letter levels.
Kobe!
Oh,
We got another
man.
Kobe in there.
Oh, taking notes from Luigi. Back to start, rate 4. Oh boy.
Trying to be like his big bro.
Dude. By the way, that beginning of 8-4 is not as easy as it seems. It's a very, very tight window jump because you need to get your speed fast enough so that when you lay on that bottom step, you can clear it. Otherwise, you're gonna do a jump without full speed. So it's a very, very tight window to make that jump. So here we go. Luigi's heading to 8-3, and Mario's just trying to get through the number levels here. Mario's been having a bad day in the Mushroom Kingdom here. So here we go. 8-3, we get more wind there. Hey, there's that hidden I was talking about a little earlier. And they do the wall strat on the side of the screen. By the way, A3 is a level that can also despawn a spring. There's a spring at the very end. And on both the Famicom version and this version, you have too many sprites on it. In this case, the cheat sheets. It can actually despawn that spring. So if you need to play an any percent run, you're actually left to just super jump off the Koopa. If you play the Famicom version, there's no spring. If you actually play this version and land where the spring would be, you're stuck. You cannot move, and you'll have to save and quit out of it in order to try to level again. So, gotta be a little careful there. Fire kill on Mario. Luigi takes care of Bowser, and Luigi's only 12 levels away from the end of this game now. 12 stages. So here we go. World B. World B has the last water stage in this full warpless run. This is where the game gets fun. This is the jump that you heard Kazen talk about. That go and hold the jump button. That was a nice little smooth jump there. They're both at maximum power right now. Dude, everybody loves the water stages. Water stage is the best part of this game. Okay, no one likes them. No one likes them. The one bad thing about when you're doing a game like this is that if you're doing a warp or speed run, dying in the water stages is the worst because you can't run and you're gonna lose the most time, especially if something bad happens in B2 or something like that, because there's no running, and that's just like your biggest possible time loss. So there we go. You notice that you see his hitbox is broken right now from doing the duck swim strat.
Yeah, there's some really impressive swimming from Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Again, you don't have to worry about that fireball because he has only half a hitbox. So before this ends up on YouTube, I'm like, oh, he's hacking, he's your game enhancer, and blah, blah, blah. Hey. When you learn little things about this game, Mario 1, Lost Levels, it becomes interesting when you learn how these things work.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that.
And I was one of those people, I bet, dude, 5-6 years ago, I would call him cheating too. Until you learn firsthand, it's like, oh, that's how it works, Just like the whole flagpole, jumping at the bottom. Isn't it quicker? I thought the same thing too, but
It's like when I run Mario 3, it's always, why don't you grab the wand at the top of the screen? Because it's slower. I promise you it's slower, I promise you it's slower. I know you think it should be faster, But I promise you it's slower to do that.
But it looks so cool, though,
It
man.
does. I will agree with that.
Like, yo, especially if you can like get like a wall jump off the side and hit like the very top of the screen. You're like, what? Come to me. So there you go, B4. Oh my goodness.
Slower
oh,
is that
dude.
actually?
It's negligible.
Yeah.
I mean, in any percent runs, it matters, but like in 100, it really wouldn't make that big a difference. I think it's like, I take that back. It's probably about
it's like almost 2. You know, the height, this one it takes you to hit from the top to the bottom of the screen. So
yeah, exactly. So it's frames, but it's not like, you know, a second plus, you know, it's not.
So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. B4 gets bodied. World C, the level that blows up in your face. World C is just it's just a catastrophe. C for catastrophe. There's like no fun level in World C.
Handling it great so far.
That Koopa was not fair.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Is that 3 continues for Team Mario now?
I think that's is that the 4th?
3 or 4? It might be 4.
Yeah, I think it's 4. Yeah, you see a lot of Doug jumping, man, because you got a lot of downward facing piranhas here, and you know, it's a low clearance, even as Mario. A little firework action over on Luigi. So C2 is a really it's just disgusting, man. You've got cheap cheese everywhere. You've got 3 bloopers that can be in your way on a speed run because they're just right in your jump path. And depending on what frame you start on, you don't know where the height is going to be. Oh, just a little slow there. Again, you got these bullet bills that you can just land and bodied, you know. So here we go, man. We're gonna move over to C3. C3 is a clone of 7-3, except now we've got the last half is identical. The front half is a little different. You've got Lakitu, who has nothing else better to do except to sit here and get in your way. One thing to note on the Famicom version is that you can actually despawn the spring out of this level, because right there where he just passed, you've got 3 piranhas and Lakitu, and that's too many sprites in the game's like, oh, can't load, and you're stuck. You have to die. You have nothing you can do. But he's gonna play a little safe there. You can actually YOLO these springs and skip every other spring, but you have to make sure you have full momentum when you hit the right edge of the spring. If you're a little too short, you're just gonna fall into the abyss. So Mario's trying to play catch up here on his little win level. Dude, win everywhere. So here we go with C4. Now I'm gonna see how he's gonna do C4, because C4, if you're big, it's very, very challenging to get through C4 big, especially on the firebar section, which is now slightly different. So let's see how he does this. He's gonna get through these little Koopa section here. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by any of these. Well, there that goes. But it's all good, yo. As you see now, they put these little blocks in the way. So your little hiding area on the first one, on the second one, they take on both of your little hiding spots. You can actually stand in either corner and just duck, and you'll be fine. So here we go, and he gets the jump through the hammer.
Wait, the jump through there.
Typically, a lot of times in this game, if you see about 7 hammers on the screen, usually that 8th one for some reason is not usually active. I don't know. It's kind of consistent. As much as I played this game, if you see 7 jumping, you'll be fine usually. Now, as you can see, there it is again. D1's beginning is just awful. As you see, Luigi died, unfortunately. That Koopa, not only does he move left and right, but he varies his height on the Y. I just went algebra on you, yo. And if he's too high, he'll just bonk your head off the ceiling and rip like he just did earlier. Again, D1, not the biggest part about D1 is basically the beginning, you know. Little sneak. Oh, they both go to fire at the same time. dude, they totally had like planned this or something. Let's see if he goes to the what if he goes to the D2 jump. D2 has this lovely jump at the end off a spring that I really like when people go for it. It's a pretty challenging jump. It's only a couple of frame window. You gotta have your full speed, but let's see if they're gonna totally swag it out. Mario takes one more dip into the water here.
Now he's not using the duck jump here. He wants to use the fire in the water.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi have the identical physics in the water. And there's no running, so I guess it's not too much of a difference. Maybe a little lag from fire. I don't know. Probably negligible anyway. So Luigi's coming to home stretch, man. The last really stage, and you got D3, but just got fire. So D3 shouldn't be too much of an issue here. It's just like playing 8-3. You got a lot of Hammer Brothers, the Gauntlet, and oh no, unfortunately, Hammer to the Fizz-Ace.
The spring.
Oh, Kobe'd in there.
Dude, when springs go wrong, man. Oh, welcome to Lost Levels, yo. Oh, and the bullet bill.
Is this the start of the Mario comeback?
Dude, D3, I'm telling you, can body you left and right, especially when you're little.
And we've been calling it for a couple worlds now. This could be the Mario comeback right here.
If you don't have fire stress, the middle section is dangerous because the Hammer Brothers are random. You don't know where they're going to be at. And there's another hit there. So now he's got to be cautious of the Hammer Brothers coming up. He's got to get through a couple more. You get past that one.
Please use this bullet bill. Oh no.
He's going to try to be smart. He's got to watch out for all the bullet bills here. Gonna take his time here.
Ooh.
And he's good. This game is self-aware, I swear, because when you jump, they said, let's put that bullet. It's like playing an Atari game. Like, no matter how good you play, you just cannot beat the CPU player. They just adapt. They know. And D3 can be like that at times. So here we go, D4. It's on the home stretch here. Yo, speaking of Famicom differences, on D4, you're going to go to this outside section. You're going to see some wind. On the Famicom version, because Nintendo just can't handle that, those hammers you see, sometimes the hitbox load, but the sprites don't. So you may just jump into the air and just die and don't know what happened. It's just because the sprite did not load, but the hitbox did. It makes no sense, but I'm telling you, I've shown it in my stream. It's the craziest thing ever. So here we go. Mario Star World C and the last corridor here for Luigi. And we're about to be GG for Luigi. The better brother.
Right on.
The better brother. Luigi. LK and London bringing it home as a true hero. Saving Peach. None of that paving nonsense. We ain't got time for that.
Brought to Luigi, our only hero.
Our only hero. I tell you, I don't know what's going on with Peach, man. She just, I don't know, man. After 30-some years, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Still trying to save this chick. Really. But that's all right, but let's keep it up for Mario, yo. We still got Mario. We got a few more, 7 more stages for Mario. So we can still cut that 50 here. Definitely attainable.
And definitely, I think Luigi definitely proved his prowess as the top brother here today, though.
I've been trying to tell y'all since forever. Y'all just don't get the memo here. But shout out for these people. Mario's had some bad luck, and they're still being able to, even with that quantity of deaths, man, to still get through this game in 50 minutes. That's, you just don't know until you try it firsthand how challenging this game can be. Like I love watching when people play this game blind. It just tickles me to death, man. It's the best watch ever. When someone's playing this blind, man. They're like, what is this mess? What is this block?
I played my first playthrough of this ever on the Famicom version earlier this year, and it was brutal. Like, just brutal.
Yeah. Almost
Yeah.
any death you see them do in these runs, like if you haven't played, you would see that and just be like, "What is he thinking? He just didn't jump, or like he
I'm
jumped
telling
right
you.
into that." But not just wait until you play it yourself. You have no idea.
I'm telling you. It's kind of like if you play the Famicom version first and then play this version, it's kind of like when you were in school and you learned how to do derivatives the long way first, and then they showed you the shortcut. You're like, really? That's all? You feel so honored to, like, in this version, you beat a level, I never have to see it again. It's gone forever. But dude, you play 4 it get bodied. Oh man, I gotta play all the world 4 again? Like, screw this game, man. Just throw that trash can somewhere.
Yeah, the Famicom version is rough.
Yep. Let's see if Mario can get through this section big. Let's see if we can get the jump. Oh, he went for the clip, missed it.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh boy, here's the
Good
fun
jump.
one here. Oh, dude. Little fire to the face. It's all good.
No, Mario!
Oh,
That is
boy. Dang that accurate
The
hitbox.
worst. The worst when you just barely touch the fire bar.
Dude. It's going to be tight to beat that 50 now. It's going to be pretty tight here, but let's see what they do.
Looked like Mario wanted to get that double jump right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
ended up costing him the mushroom.
Yeah. So here we go. They're trying to get through, so we can get through C4. Again, C4 is just, that's just one of those levels. And that's why, I don't know, again, when you play the game big, it's like you introduce another level of difficulty in the game just for trying to stay big. You know, duck jumps all over the place, and, you know, like even that section right there, because you're taller, you hit the wall a lot sooner. You can easily just swish right down one of those little openings. So here we go. See if we can do it this time. There we go.
Yeah,
Made it look free.
he's got power up this time.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, who cares? Let's just get bodied and,
Yeah.
you know. Here we go, y'all. They got 4 stages to go. Good
Final
old
level. Do you know about how long it should take him to beat this world?
Playing this one roughly about, I guess about 4 minutes. Say about 4 minutes ish.
Wow, these hammer bros. Whoa! Holy cow.
I'm totally going to steal your stress.
It was amazing the first time I see it, but now that Big John, like, you know, told me the magic behind it, I was
I'm
unimpressed.
sorry, dude. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm sorry. I spoiled the magic, you know.
Yeah, that's like the first time you realize how they saw women in half in magic shows. You know, he just
Wait,
took that away from me.
I don't know how they do that.
He killed the illusion.
Dude, don't spoil it for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, dude. What's that magic David Blaine? Is that him?
David Blaine's awesome.
Dude, he would so fire me. I'm like, dude, I couldn't keep nothing. Dude, you know how he did this? He made that whole airplane disappear, son. Dude.
Oh, that's great. All right, let's have a clean D world here at least, Mario.
Yep. Here we go. Good old D3. Dude, it would be so awesome to get through D3 first try. You know, D3 you expect to get hit. You hope to get hit, you know, towards the end, the last couple of hamburgers, not on the middle section, which is probably most likely anyway, but it's just so let's see what happens here. Gotta pick up his power up. If you're bold, hey, bump the mushroom. Just go for it. All right, let's see what the hamburgers do in this middle section here. He's gonna play it safe. He's gotta watch out for that back one because the hammers go pretty high. Yeah. He didn't quite have his running speed yet, so he had to take a hammer to the fizzlet. All right, he buys the hammer brother. He's got 2 more to get past.
Does it ever happen on this version where the shell goes right through the hammer bro?
I haven't had it happen before. It usually will Bob. Honestly, I never even go, but I've tried it a couple times. I don't know. Maybe if it's on like the rightmost edge of the screen, maybe. but dude, I try it all the time. I think it works on the Mario 1 All-Stars version. You can actually hit him with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Peach is staying on this kiss for a while here.
You about to see her twin in a few moments here.
She's really getting it.
That was 43 minutes of pure agony. All right.
Dude.
I've been captured for 43 minutes.
One part about this, yeah, you gotta be careful if you slow down those steps. That piranha has already loaded, so if you blind jump it, you may run right into that piranha. But here we go, last little corridor here. Let's see if we can get through and get some double Peach action here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, you're right. That's what it would be. I mean,
so nasty. And there you go. Mario has saved Peach as well.
Great job, Mario.
Looks like they wait to stop timing for the kiss. They know what it's. They know what's
up. GG.
Yo, good stuff, yo. 2
GG.
Lost Levels runs. D4 Warpless, best category.
That is great. That was awesome. That had a lot of early lead changes, and then I mean, every time you thought that Mario was going to make a comeback, every time we did it, every time we said something about it, we jinxed him. Like we totally jinxed him. So I blame you and me, Cosmic, for that Mario.
I know, because it's never my fault.
Definitely. Somehow we have like commentator curse towards Mario, but Big John had this huge commentator blessing on Luigi.
Absolutely.
It's not a blessing. It's just a fact of life. Luigi is don't y'all understand this stuff?
Oh man, that was great. Thank you again, Big John, Cosmic. Tell us again where we can find you guys.
Okay.
You can find me sitting here in my chair in my room right now. But if you just want to go check out my stream, you can twitch.tv/GameJ06. You can come by and swing there and play some games and stuff, yo.
Mm-hmm. And Cosmic.
My Twitch streams, twitch.tv/CosmicD12. I just posted in the chat. You'll also see this game at AGDQ. Gotta prep for it, so I'll be playing that on stream soon.
Absolutely. I'm Grand Pooh Bear. We actually are going to have Golden be coming in to take over for me, but I will be back tomorrow morning, and I will be with you pretty much all day tomorrow here for the RTA in Japan. English restream. This has been a lot of fun. Shout out to the RTA in Japan guys for putting this on. This is the first large-scale live Japanese speedrunning event, the first of its kind. It's really awesome. This is essentially like if you're watching the very first GDQ in Japan. So it's really, really cool. I'm glad everyone's coming out here to support these runners. This is also being rehosted on the Speed Gaming channel, which you guys can see tons of great Speed Gaming content, including the DuckTales tournament, which everyone should sign up for. It's only $5 to sign up, and you can win big, big money. And it's an easy game to learn. You can win big, big money for that DuckTales tournament happening January 28th. I heard Big John signing up. He was getting that change out of his.
I didn't count my pennies.
I hear it going. So absolutely, we're gonna hang out here until we get Cosmic, and Mythical here is gonna take over the restreaming duties as well. So shout out to those guys. Or sorry, Golden. I said Cosmic, but I meant Golden. I've just been thinking about you, Cosmic. I'm excited for that Warpless SMB race at AGDQ, man.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was fun being here. Those are some awesome runs, and yeah, definitely keep watching. This is an awesome marathon.
Yep. Cool. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great one, yo.
Take it easy.
See you later.
Yeah. Coming up next again, we got Battle Dodgeball. Golden will be taking over for me here for Battle Dodgeball. He is not here yet, so I'm gonna hang out with you until that point, though. So don't worry. We're not gonna leave you. We're not gonna leave you with no one. Plus Battle Dodgeball is a great game. It's a Super Famicom game. So that'll be a lot of fun. Oh yes, we also have, I totally forgot, we have Pokemon coming up tonight. We have a lot of great runs coming up here. So coming up next, we have Super Dodgeball. This is gonna be a quick 20-minute run. And we got Pokemon Red and Blue. Looks to be a race, I believe. Pokemon Red and Blue happening. And then followed up by that, Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 as well. Any percentage. So that's going to be really fun. Coming up tonight, too, we got GoldenEye 007. We got Super Mario 64. We got Yoshi's Island race happening. We got Donkey Kong Country 2 race. We have a lot of great games coming up. Sorry, is this Pokemon Red and Blue? Fiesel, if you're still here, is this Pokemon Red and Blue happening simultaneously? One streamer, but 2 games?
No, pretty sure it's just the name of that genre or generation, I guess, of Pokemon.
I have seen it run once before at Californiathon with a player playing Pokemon Red and Blue at the same time, one controller actually. So very, very curious how this is going to run, and it is glitchless. And from what I'm hearing in chat, there is a different rule set than the US glitchless. So curious to see what happens with that as well. So we got a lot of great games coming up here for your night, for the nighttime. I would settle in for this prime time run here. All right, I believe we're going to switch the restreamers real quick, so we'll be right back. Oh, no, we're doing it after this?
Yep.
Nope, never mind. We're going Super Dodgeball before we switch. I was just making things up. Battle Dodgeball. Why are we even listening to me about this?
Most of this stuff is not been changed on the schedule, so
Yeah.
the thing you're looking at is not helping you out.
Battle Dodgeball. This is actually gonna be run by London-Bashi, who was on the winning team that we just saw, the winning Luigi team. So he's riding high. He's feeling good right now. You have to expect some confidence going into this run.
Oh, I'm seeing it on the projector back there.
I'm pretty excited about the Battle Dodgeball strats, I must say.
Well, Fiesel knows a thing or two about what is it? What is the dodgeball on the NES?
That I think it's just Dodgeball on the NES. It's like it's the same
Super
that's
Dodgeball.
Super Dodgeball. And that's with the River City Ransom crew, right? Is this a sequel to that? I'm assuming.
I don't know. I'm trying to look at the sprites. The sprites look different, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I don't see Crash and the boys, that's for sure.
No Kunio-kun.
Yeah, definitely not related, although it kind of looks like it plays similar
Man,
to the
this
NES
is
game.
This is like Gundam dodgeball. Look at
Yeah.
this.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's
Sinister
it
One
going?
here, back again for another fun game that I'm not super familiar with, but
That no
looks
one is super
amazing.
familiar with.
Yes, yet another game that we were unable to find game commentators for, but I mean, it's dodgeball. Like how tough can it be, right? You know?
Is this an exclusive Japanese game? I'm trying.
That is
was
a
this
very
never...
good question.
I'm going to check right now. Was this ever released in America?